Alright, starting from scratch, no guns, no backup, just a knife. Going into normal mode first, knife only, whatever we extract, that's all we get for the next raid. If we make it out, we use that gear for a lockdown raid, and if we survive that, we're taking it all into Forbidden. Let's see how much profit we can make. Jumping straight into the first game then guys, our first job is going to be find any medical supplies, get a weapon, and get some armor. Hopefully we can knife a scav, that's going to be my first job, and take his stuff just so we've got a weapon. We need everything right now, we need meds, painkillers, surgical kits. That's a player, but could be AI by the looks of it. He's gonna have some gear for us though. Nice. Armor, helmet, rig, backpack, and a gun. All very useful right now. He's gonna have meds for us as well. Oh, there's another one by the looks of it. We need to just get our hands on anything we can use to help us survive. You see, this guy had painkillers, meds, and surgical kits. All things we need right now. This is a good start. More meds for me. Not bad. Now we can carry on. Again, I'm going to be looting most things I come across just in case there's anything we can use inside. Painkillers and surgery in that one. Take that. Scan pulse detected. That means there's a player nearby. Scanning with the heartbeat sensor. It's interesting. I'm gonna try and make my way into the middle of the map now. Probably head to stables. Oh, that scav's got an SMG. We might actually take that for now. Just for a bit of range. It's not going to be great. It's going to have terrible ammo in it, but we can always shoot people in the legs with it if we need. Pushing up to stables now. I'm going to be careful around here because I know this is a hot spot. There could be players here for sure. So we need to make sure that we're checking every corner as we go by. Seems clear though. I'm going to have a look in this grenade case because nades can be very, very useful when you don't have much gear. If we run into a couple of players, the nade will be very useful, so you want to loot those grenade cases when you're playing like this, or even on their covert ops runs as well. I do the same thing there. See what's in the safe. Nothing much. Classic normal safe. And up to motel now. We really need to find some players to fight because if we don't, we're not going to get enough gear to go into a lockdown raid with. We can't take the gear that we've got because we've got very little chance in lockdown with this gear. Gonna check motel, see if there's anyone inside, maybe grab a few bits of loot while we're in there. Seems like no one's really been here. Everything's unlooted. Grab some cash. Didn't really find much in motel, so we're gonna move on. Oh, I hear shots. There's people fighting up at the village in front. Let's go and see what that is. Pop some PKs because I think this is probably going to be players. Just drop that scav in front of me there. Where's that nade? I'm going to use that nade we found out. Scanning me again. There we go. Perfect nade. He's got buddies up. He went down. Need to find him, but I always need to stay behind cover because I don't really have a weapon that's very useful right now. Oh, there's the other one. Just gonna try and get a lucky headshot on him whilst you go peeking here. Pretty tough with the MP40 though. Trying to always stay on a right hand peak. Don't really want to be left hand peeking ever in this game. Oh, he's pushing up. Back to the right hand peak again. Try and make use of that, guys. What's he got? A little AK. We can use that. Put my arm back on. I've heard more shots like just in the field ahead of us, so I'm expecting some more action very shortly. Let's take this AKM with key S rounds. We can probably use this. Let's go see what's going on up here. Just checking everywhere as we go. Well, that was either a player or a scav player because I don't know what that was. The voice. Sorry, keep getting distracted here. That was a scav player as well by the looks of it. So they make a different defcon when they die, if it's a scav player or actual player, obviously. Another player. I don't know if that's AI or not, it must be. But yeah, scav players, they make a player defcon when they die, so yeah, you can see this was a scav player. He's got 2 weapons. Not got much for me. Mac 10. We could maybe use that actually. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's see what this was. There's another player. It's got an M24. That was an actual player, I believe. M80 rounds, that was definitely a real player. What's up, carry T4 bullets. Well, we made our way out. We've not got the best loot from the run, but I think we can go in lockdown with that M24 and the Mac 10. It might just be enough. We've got a few M80s in the M24, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to lockdown now with the Mac 10 and the M24. It's nothing crazy, but it's going to have to do. And try and make the most of it. Alright, so first things first, I know there's a very common spawn in front of me right now, so I'm going to go and check that straight away. You really need to learn the spawns, guys, because it's going to help you massively straight off the start of the game. And sure enough, That's actually a pretty decently sized guy. There's 2 of them at least. Oof. I was just ate a headshot there. Very lucky. We need to back off now, because I cannot be fighting these guys at close range, because I don't have the gear. Pushed away to heal, and I'm going to move back up. Sounds like they're fighting another team. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Hopefully let them kill each other, and then maybe finish off the last 1 or 2, whoever's left. Just standing still to listen. I hear some steps close in this building, I think. I'm gonna have to shoot for the legs with this MAC-10 if I do run into anyone at close range. I hear one under that shack. Oh yep, he's just throwing a grenade upstairs, look. He's right there. I'm gonna take our time here. As I say, we need those guys to kill each other, and then we can just hopefully go in and try and kill the last 1 or 2, whoever's left. That's what you want to do as a solo. Quite a few still. I'm using the audio of their fight to like push up a bit. They shouldn't hear me because they're all shooting at each other. Sounds like one's right at the top of these stairs now. As soon as I open this door, he's going to know that I'm here. So I think I'm going to switch to the sniper and probably use free look to pinpoint where he is, and then jiggle peek him is my ideal player here. We spotted him now. We're going to aim in. Lovely, lovely shot. I don't know if there's any more or not. I need to clear this. I don't hear anyone else. I feel like that guy might be the last one left. It's great to grab a better gun before. But it seems clear, honestly. The old jiggle peek shot worked perfectly. Guy didn't even have a chance. Oh, there's quite a lot of gear here actually. Quite a lot of gear. Definitely enough to go into Forbidden with if we survive the raid. These guys were pretty big. Pretty big. I think we've got all the good stuff now. Just gonna have one last check in this corner. We never know, there might be a rat. Time to hop our way to extract. Got a long way to go. Overweight. Oh god. That's a player. He died insta, but maybe I headshotted him by accident, I'm not sure. I was shooting him in the chest, but we need to just make sure there is nobody else before we run to the body. Always, always make sure before you start looting that there's nobody left. Otherwise, it will catch you off guard. Seems clear, but what's this guy doing? Just double check before we start looting. Don't see anybody. Interesting kit. It's got BP ammo though. Well, that's good. We can use that for our AK-12 in the next raid. just making our way to extract now. We should be fine, but still checking everywhere. $3.8 mil. That is a very nice come up with the kit that we went in with. 2 raids in the bag. Now it's time to head to Forbidden using the AK-12 and the T5 gear that we extracted with. I spawned north by repair. New raid, same idea. Keep it simple, take it slowly, and win the easy decisions. I'm just gonna go loot inside here for a bit. That gives the players time to move about and maybe fight each other a little bit. Sure enough, there's people activating the gate already. Got the stronghold blocks. It's a full one. Skateboard, not too bad. We just need a backpack. I didn't bring one in, so let's go find one on the scav. Here we go. Yoink. Let's make our way over. I'm not sure where they were trying to get in. It was either med or mid. I'm not sure. But I've not heard too much fighting, honestly, since... I heard a bit, but it was quite far away, so I'm wondering if they're at the med side. The door's open now. Clearing every angle as we come round because there could be people here. It's a very common place to run into players. Checking on the island as well. People like to sit there. Be careful of that. I've been killed many a time by people just sat still on there. I'm going to pop the door and free look. Oh, we spot the target. He went down. There must be more. I don't see any, but it's very unlikely that guy was solo with his self-res, I'll be honest. I'm making sure there's no one else. Can't be too careful in these situations. Check the close corners. People like to sit behind the door as well, and you can't really tell until you go around. Seems clear, but well, this is weird. I don't understand where this guy's teammate is. Or teammates. A little MCX and a tapper. I still don't trust that there's not someone like ratting around here. But let's carry on looting. I'm going to push over to med side because I think that's where they were trying to get in. Oh, sure enough, a bunch of dead guys. That looks like a big backpack on the floor as well. That's a little bit scary. Seems like somebody maybe hasn't finished looting. Again, I'm just checking all the spots where I know people like to sit. Not seeing or hearing anything. Potentially they've made their way inside by now, I'm not sure. But We're just going to make our way over slowly. I'm going to try and steal this bag and see if there's anything good in it. It's not heavy, so yeah, it's empty. Maybe that's why it's been left in the ground. Oh god, that fucking scared me. Fucking scav. I'll try and push up because I don't want this guy to and leave. Hey, running. Oh, he just killed a scav. It's close. Now, that's a GHO and I know it's not going to damage me from there, so I'm going to carry on holding because he's probably going to push, expecting me to, yeah, turn around. He was probably thinking I would run away from the nade, but I knew it wasn't going to damage me, so I just carried on holding the angle there. If it was a different kind of nade, then I maybe would have moved, but the GHOs are pretty useless at range like that. They don't give shrapnel like the other nades do, so I knew that I could just stand there, and it worked. I don't hear anything else, but there's a fucking lot of dead guys on the floor. Still need to check inside. Headshotted that guy, so he could have teammates. I hear something. Potentially a player. I'm just going to throw a nade and see if they come. Not sure. I need to go back and get my other backpack so I can bring it over here and start looting. These guys have already been looted, but they left some T5 rigs, so I'm gonna fill those up, stack them in my bag. I'm starting to feel like that was the last guy alive, but you just never know. I'm gonna go loot the guy that I killed now. Seems like he's probably got all the goodies on him. But before we do that, one last check inside, make sure there's nobody. The stun grenade didn't get any hit markers, so I'm feeling pretty confident that there's no one there, but... And this guy has the juice for us. He's a big boy. Oh my god, he's got 2 T6 helmets in his bag as well. This is very nice. Once again, we managed to play it in a way which most of the players were already dead before we came and finished off the job. Killed one, well, we killed 2 guys, didn't we? But the other guy wasn't even a part of this fight, so... But yeah, that's honestly, guys, the most efficient way to play if you're really wanting to make money, especially as a solo. I wouldn't play like this in a team as such. But if you're wanting to make money as a solo player in the game, then just letting a few fights happen before you make your way over is definitely very beneficial, as you've seen. Make our way inside and see if they've hit the safes or not. Hopefully not. Just going to drop some loot in here so we've got a bit more space. Skateboard won't fit, fortunately. And they haven't looted the safes. Oh, That's a big boy safe right there. Ah, an old goose. Good old goose. Right, I need a backpack. Saw a big bag on one of these scavs when I killed it, so I'm gonna just grab that and use it to loot the map. Well, the inside. And then I'm gonna go back to my main loot bag and just rearrange some things. Look at that guy, hey? Lovely little fella. The big boy. I hit all the saves, but they didn't have anything in them. Oh, that is a nice key. 750k key to end the raid. And it all started with a knife running normal. Just goes to show, if you play smart, you don't need to spend Koen to make Koen. 8.7 million to end, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next one. Peace.